Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1.
Why? It is a small word, but it is a quick, sharp, and abrupt word. Why? It is the chosen word of the nonconformist, the defiant, and the visionary. It is a confrontational word.
Why?
It challenges what's thought to be impossible. If you are not afraid to ask why, you can change whatever it is you want.
Well, hello tubers. It is a very cold night here in Western Canada. Most of Canada is in a very cold deep freeze. Luckily where I'm at right now it is only minus 10 below 0 Celsius. I know that's pretty cold. I'm not familiar with the Fahrenheit conversion below 0, but it's cold. If it wasn't for this fire, I call it my snow fire, because if you move the camera over, I don't know if the camera can see, but it's there's snow everywhere. Of course the sun's come down now, so it's getting even colder. So I figured I would do this video and do a little fireside year-end Christmas chat. We're essentially burning Carolyn's RV life in tribute for all the crazy things she's done. So the least I could do for Carolyn is to have a Christmas fire and reminisce of all the crazy things that she's done. Lately, of course, I get a lot of messages from people, and her channel has turned into pretty much just infomercials, constantly pushing those damn calendars. Oh, buy the calendar, it's available now. Oh, if you do it now you get $3 off. But order now, of course. And then her Christmas Day Begathon is coming, so she's busy promoting that because she's got this big Mexican trip that's coming up. So she needs to buy a van and a composting toilet and solar and all the things she's going to need. And of course she's going to need to buy Mexican car insurance for the van, because car insurance from the United States and Canada doesn't work for most policies in Mexico. So she needs a lot of money to get her Mexican trip going. So you guys need to get a second or third or fourth job and send her money, because she needs the money. So so least I could do at this year-end chat while I'm sitting here in the snow by the fire trying to keep warm, doing my little video for you. I should probably get my camera a little further away because the lens is probably gonna melt because it gets pretty hot on my legs. So let me check. I'm gonna put my hand in front of here and see how hot it is. It's pretty darn hot. This fire does make a big difference, but it takes forever to get the fire going so that it's emanating a lot of heat. You pretty much got to get a nice ember base going, so you're gonna have to burn a fair bit of wood just to get things going on. This is my third wood package. I'm burning kiln dried wood, so it's nice and dry. Burns somewhat fast, but I don't know, what time is it now? It's got to be somewhere between 4:30 and 5. No, even later than that. It's got to be somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. local time. This fire has been going for at least an hour and a half, so it's taken this long to get a nice fire base going where it's kicking off a lot of heat, and the steel fire ring is radiating a lot of heat, which helps. So yeah, I just figured this would be a perfect time to do a little fireside chat while I sit here with the camera. There's something very primal about watching fire. You know, humans have used fire for thousands of years to cook and to keep warm, especially in the winter. And you know, it's an old technology that still works really well. and a lot of people wouldn't have made it through the winter hundreds of years ago without fire. So it's my honor and privilege to have a nice snow fire, even though it's -10 outside. Of course, the the weird thing is your backside while you're sitting on the chair gets a bit cold, while the front gets nice and warm. So you kind of have to rotisserate your butt side a little bit to even out the temperature. But anyway, I figured I would do this little fireside chat and reminisce about Carolyn and give my well wishes that she gives up the little grift and the e-begging and the relying on others to survive in life. I'm really rooting for that girl, that she just gets a job and gets on with her life and doesn't have to rely on the kindness of strangers, you know, to make a living. But I'm also going to make a prediction for her Christmas Day begathon, which I believe is scheduled for 2 p.m. Pacific time on Christmas Day. I'm going to guess it's going to be a $300 to $500 haul on Super Chat, enough to maybe buy her a composting toilet. So it's just strange that this lady, she does these crazy little videos tugging at the heartstrings of others for Christmas Day just to get money, because she knows people will give them money. Ironically, her little booster videos where she talks about the businesses that she's about to promote, they got very little traction. I mean, I think the last video I looked at, I think it might have had 1,700 views. I mean, she's not promoting anybody that's really going to make any sales. But you can't talk sense into that girl, because she has to learn things the hard way. And then when she learns things the hard way, she only blames others for her own misfortunes, which is really not the Christmas way. You know, Christmas is about giving. It's not about figuring out a way to receive. You can probably tell by my voice that I'm a little cold in the backside. I've got to get a little closer. Maybe I'll stand up over the fire, because my backside is a bit cold, while the front side's nice and warm. So I'm going to just stand in front of the fire and yap my face off while I enjoy this nice warmth. Yeah, even having a wood fire isn't cheap. It's like $8 a bundle for kiln dried wood. But anyway, getting back to Carolyn, I just wish her well, and I hope she learns how to be self-sufficient like the rest of us human beings in North America. I know if I had to rely on the kindness of strangers to make my existence be possible, I would be pretty much destitute. And ironically, even to this day, I still have people from her liberal socialist end of things. They come on my channel and they go, "You're just jealous of her." And I'm going, why would I be jealous? I have more. I have free health care. I've got a comprehensive benefits plan from my retirement. I got a pension. I have income coming from many sources, actually, because I've prepared for this earlier in my life. And I'm only a couple years older than Carolyn. I love it when they tell me that I'm being a jerk because I'm making fun of an old woman when I'm actually older than her. In spite of the fact, I guess I probably don't look as old as she does. But the road has been not kind to her. She's aging fairly rapidly from the lifestyle that she lives. I don't know what she's doing. That vegan lifestyle isn't really slowing the aging process. Of course, I've always suspected that she's not really a real vegan. She's more of a pretend vegan, but that's just my opinion. I really don't know. But you can put your comments down below on what you think about that. But yeah, it's just it's a good time to just relax, take life slowly, sit around the fire, shoot the breeze with my audience here. Okay, I'm gonna sit back down. I'm hoping I'm not melting the the lens of the camera here. Well, I just heard my furnace kick on in the RV. Boy, the efforts that I have to do to prevent things from freezing. I've got multiple heat tapes going to keep all the water lines from freezing. I've got gallons of windshield washer fluid that I'm flushing the toilet. So we still got several more days of really cold weather. I think it might get down to about -14 on some of these nights. And I'm hoping I got enough propane to last till my delivery happens on Thursday. Even my propane door froze because there was, ice melting from the roof, and it froze the actual door shut of my propane. So I had to melt that, because otherwise the propane delivery guy's not going to deliver if the door's frozen shut. Because on the motorhomes, the propane tanks are belly tanks and they're built in. So I had to do that. I left the door open, just ready for the guy whenever he shows up. And I'm running 3 space heaters, pretty much burning my entire 30 amp connection to keep things warm. But that's what you got to do. I'm pretty warm, pretty comfortable. I've kind of learned this after 7 or 8 winters doing this, so kind of old hat at it. But I noticed a lot of my neighbors that are campers also have problems because they're not quite as proactive at managing these problems. I think a few people have even given up camping. I see a few abandoned RVs here and there where people just said, screw this, I'm out of here. Good for them. Hey, if you know your limits and camping in this weather isn't for you, you probably shouldn't do it. But anyway, that's my little rant, and I'm gonna end this video with my kindest wishes that Carolyn, I know you watch all my videos because you send complaints to YouTube about me all the time. So Carolyn, I know you're watching this video. I want to wish my sincerest Merry Christmas to you, and I really hope you get your ducks in a row and you learn how to be self-sufficient like the tens of millions of people out there in my audience, and even your audience, Carolyn, that pay their own way in life. And it's time for you to get on with your life, and the diminishing returns of your shrinking Patreon club and your shrinking audience on YouTube isn't going to really pay for your way in life or your retirement. Hell, I've been collecting a pension for over 6 years now. I don't know what kind of pension you're going to get, Carolyn, from YouTube. I think it's going to be pretty much very little or nothing. Maybe a little bit of Social Security. So you got to get your ducks in a row, Carolyn. I've been trying to help you for years. I've been very sincere. I've offered you all sorts of help and even money. But you can't really take my advice. You're very stubborn. Which, good for you. Be stubborn. If you don't want to take my advice, well, you're going to have to suffer the consequences. But I sincerely hope you heed my advice and the advice of the thousands of people on YouTube that actually try to give you really prudent conservative advice, but you ignore them, or you ban them, or you yell at them and then ban them. So whatever the case may be, please, Carolyn, just get your ducks in a row for 2023 and live a fulfilling life that is self-sufficient and not requiring the help of others. So I'm wishing that for you, Carolyn. It's very sincere, sitting here in this minus 10 degree weather here in Western Canada. So you guys put your comments down below on your thoughts, and hope you enjoyed this little campfire chat here in Western Canada during this unusually cold snap. It's actually not even winter. Yeah, when does winter begin? The 21st, 22nd? I don't know. It's late fall, and it's never been this cold where I'm at right now, ever. It's freaking cold. Of course, they call that global warming, right? Global cooling. Yeah, right. Okay, you put your comments down below. I really hope you guys are doing well. Oh, and by the way, for Christmas, I am going away. I'm going deeper into the hinterland of Canada to stay in a nice little suite and bring Sammy along. So I won't be camping over Christmas, but perhaps I might do a video or two, but I will be away, let's just say, away from camping. So wishing you guys all the best if I don't hear or see from you. So wishing you guys all the best for Christmas and for New Year's. Take care and keep your wheels on the ground. Broadcasting from an undisclosed location in Western Canada, this is the Line Screw One Christmas music stream.
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear. Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know. Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know. Oh yeah, the Christmas spirit's coming on. Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh, Christmas is a part of me. Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh, Christmas is a part of me. Oh, Christmas is a part of me. Ooh, Christmas is a part of me. Hey, oh, yeah. Christmas is a part of me. Oh, yes it is. Ooh, Christmas is a part of me. Oh, yeah. Say, ooh, Christmas is a part of me.
Can go to figure out what we've done, what we need to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you.